So, for my submission, nothing's better than making something scary or for the video than telling a creepy pasta. So, I used this creepypasta, or found it on Reddit, and it was apparently a really shitty creepypasta. So, without further ado, let's begin.
A man checked in at a hotel, walked up to the front desk to collect his key. The woman at the desk gave him his key and told him that on the way to his room, there was a door with no number that was locked and no one was allowed in there. Especially, no one should look inside the room under any circumstances. So he followed the instructions of the woman and proceeded to his room and going straight to bed. The next night, his curiosity struck him and wouldn't leave. He walked down to the hall to the door and tried the handle. Sure enough, the door with no number was locked. Then he bent down and looked through the keyhole. Cold air passed through it, chilling his eye. What he saw was a hotel bedroom, and in the corner was a woman whose skin was completely white. She was leaning her head against the wall, facing away from the door. He stared in confusion for a while. He almost knocked on the door, but decided not to. This disinclination saved his life. He crept away from the door and went back to his room. The next day, he returned to the door and looked through the keyhole. This time, all he saw was redness. He couldn't make anything out of it besides a distinct red color, unmoving. Perhaps the inhabitants of the room knew he was spying the night before and had blocked the keyhole with something red. At this point, he decided to consult the woman at the front desk for some information. She sighed and said, "Did you look through the keyhole?" The man nodded and told her what he saw. Then she said, "Well, I might as well tell you the story. A long time ago, a man murdered his wife in that room, and her ghost haunts it," she then whispered. "But these people were not ordinary. They were white all over, except their eyes, which were red."
And that's it. That's the entire creepypasta. That's the entire thing. It just ends abruptly. What the